Can you remember the first broadcast you ever made?
Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. Blake Cousins here. We got a special report for you today. Brent and I were on location because the volcano has erupted once again. The Kilauea, the caldera, has opened its systems and the lava is present, and we're on location. We know a lot of things are going on in the UFO community right at the moment, but we're covering the news that's happening on our island right now. We're going to be bringing you exclusive footage of what we just captured moments ago, and we wanted to share it to the world right now, and we've got it, including the phenomenon of volcanoes and UFOs. Are they a magnet to volcanoes? That's what we want to find out in this episode. We've got the videos for you. Right now, the first video just in looks to be some kind of unidentified UFO. It was captured in 2022, but just recently discovered in 2023 and recently posted on Iceland Geology Facebook. And we're looking at it right now. Watch this. Let's roll that once again. Notice the object coming out of the caldera. What are we looking at? Right, we're gonna get a closer look. I'm gonna enhance the footage. Brent, what's your thoughts here?
Wow, this is pretty exceptional right here. When we're looking at UFOs that we've been posting on Third Phase Moon, Popocatépetl lights up. We're always seeing UFOs, but this is a prime example of what we're looking at. We're seeing something move with unconventional means, and it's going in and out of the cool lava. I'm not sure if that's hot lava at the moment, but right now we're looking at a phenomenon that is pretty much proof, smoking gun, of something phenomenal that's happening around volcanoes around the planet. This is pretty good stuff here, Blake.
Yeah, when I first saw this, just the maneuvers that this object, whatever it is, the performance behind this, the way it just stops, undulates, kind of hides behind the craters, just zigzags around, comes to a stop right there, boom, exiting out and in of the volcano. Again, what the heck are we looking at? I can't explain to you how important this phenomenon is. What we're trying to discover, it's important, but again, I ask you, can anybody explain this? This is absolutely stunning video coming in from Iceland.
Yeah, it's a good way to start out right now, right here at Third Phase. If everybody, all our fans out there, anybody, this is, I say, some of the best evidence right now that's proving that we have UFOs in the vicinity of a volcano.
Absolutely stunning evidence of the phenomenon in close proximity to Mother Nature itself, and we bared witness to it just moments ago, and we're sharing it with you right here at Third Phase of Moon. Brent, what was your thoughts when we pulled up the 500 millimeter lens to get these exclusive photographs and videos coming in?
Yeah, it's perfect framing. It looked like another world. It was otherworldly, weird stuff. And we did feel the phenomenon. There's earthquakes. You could feel tremors. We're looking for ball lightning, any kind of activity. And this place was hot. It was active. And this is phenomenal. Great footage. The lens captured it in its phenomenon right there. A great close-up. And it was Pele was showing herself. Do we see any UFO activity? Where you're going to have to stick around to see what we got.
Absolutely. And now let's get to the new videos as they came in this week with regards to the volcanic activity and UFOs. Again, more footage, volcanic activity, UFO activity. They just go hand in hand. It doesn't make much sense to me. It seems that the evidence is undeniable that there's some kind of connection between volcanoes and the phenomenon itself. And as this UFO approaches a volcano at the exact moment in its closest proximity, it seemingly ignites the volcano in a fantastic eruption. Is this coincidental, or is this some kind of connection that we're looking at? Brent, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, this is wild footage right here. Excellent. Look at this. It exploded. The whole caldera just went up. And as soon as that orb approached it, like again, this earlier video in Iceland, compared to this one, we're seeing these orbs come into close vicinity right to these volcanoes and create activity. This is phenomenal stuff right here. I'm really enjoying this episode. If you guys are too, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. But look at that. Here's a good close-up. Amazing. You see the lava just spew on the side of the volcano side on the left. Incredible stuff right here. What are we looking at? Is this, again, something otherworldly, something that's maybe attracted to volcanoes that's even here on Earth that we just don't know what it is? It's a phenomenon. That's what we're looking at.
Fantastic footage. I'm doing a little time lapse here. I'm speeding up the footage just so we can see the close proximity and the dynamic of the unknown object as it approaches the volcano itself. Here we go, getting a close-up look. It seems that there's a distortion in the shot from the webcams to Mexico, having a close eye on Popocatépetl here. And this is interesting footage once again, showcasing the phenomenon. Guys, I want to get your comments below. Do you think that this is just coincidental that every week we're sharing UFO footage from this exact location, that there's UFOs there on a weekly basis?
Yeah, there's one more thing that caught my eye there. Right at the bottom, you're going to see something kind of dart up. Right there, you see it? Like, you can see that it's dropping down from the mountain, the lava, but then there's a certain orb that shoots straight up. It's hard to see, but if you guys look closely at the bottom middle, you're going to see it happen. Let me point it out. Here it comes. And then we're going to see it like just go up. Hold on one second. Bam, there it is. You see, lava's dropping, but we're seeing these go straight up. This is interesting there. The two of them making its way up the volcano side. What in the world's going on here, Blake?
Good question. Great capture when you notice those two UFOs going up the side of the mountain. But while we were having our eyes peeled for the phenomenon, we were asking around to the locals that were there. Have you seen any kind of activity otherworldly? And people were saying that they noticed some kind of weird static electricity in the air. Maybe the phenomenon with UFOs and volcanic activity, maybe there's something electric that they harness the energy. Watch this. What happened in Popocatépetl this week is quite amazing. Just watch this. A fleet of UFOs exiting the caldera. We're doing some enhancements right now, adding a little bit of brightness contrast. What are we looking at? This isn't Starlink. There's no special effects. This is actually live video that was captured, submitted to us right here at Third Phase Moon. Something unprecedented. I have no explanation of what we're looking at. Brett, what's your thoughts on this one? Secret Space Force?
Again, if this is in space, there's a fleet up there. There's like, it looks like maybe a couple dozen craft going over the sky, or even in space. We don't know. Is this coming out of the volcano? That's a big question. We see that it's active. We see the volcano's active. Popocatépetl is a hot spot for UFOs, and here it is, a good close-up with contrast showing a fleet. What is this? Your opinions, Apollo?
Okay, so what's interesting about this for me is the fact that it's a volcano. I mean, volcanoes have a lot of evidence of piezoelectric energy coming up out of it. If you look at any of the scientific evidence of this, it's very interesting because, you know, piezoelectric energy that's being manipulated down below the earth is just coming out all the time, and sometimes it comes out in different forms. And I've heard that it would be a great place for UFOs or flying craft to power up over. So, you know, possibly that happens, but it's definitely a major source of energy.
Absolutely. Just imagine what we're looking at here. This is unprecedented footage. I don't want to wear out the word, but when we're looking at this, I haven't quite seen this kind of activity next to a volcano with multiple objects. Some people, again, might just be speculating Starlink. I'm not seeing that action. Again, is it exiting from the caldera of the volcano, or is it something out in space? We're looking at this, and guys, I want to get your opinions in this live premiere. This is quite amazing stuff. Any follow-up?
Yeah, again, the fleet of unidentified objects. If these are indeed Starlink, usually they travel in a straight line, but these are jagged. They're jagged edge. It's not a straight line. They're separated from each other. So it kind of like throws off the Starlink theory. Again, here's a nice like contrast, kind of bringing it all out there. We've been seeing this volcano. We've been following it for years at Third Phase of Moon, and it seems like it's one of the most active spots on the planet when you're searching for, you could say, UAP or UFOs. This is it.
So we're going to be keeping a close eye right here at the Kilauea, the caldera. It's active once again for the UFO phenomenon. And if you've captured anything amazing, submit your UFO evidence to us right here at Third Phase of Moon. My contact is in the email. Upload that video to YouTube, copy, paste it. We want to see the evidence and share it to you. Everybody be safe along with my brother Brent. We'll see you next time.